Hi. So back before you, and this is another one for Madam Telma, also known as Gayatri B.C. Theran, to call upon the friendly spirits in this world, and a little bit of background before that. I have a project outline, and the project is to first let me talk about this gentleman. He is God Johnston. You know, a dashing debonair look, right? But he's a strictly, engineering, construction, and design uh, company head. And he is, it's called Stantec. It's an Alberta-based company. I read the entire thing. They're looking for projects. They have about 60,000 projects underway all over the world. And then they have, branches in many parts of the world, and he's always looking for new projects. So I thought I came to know about a few. One is my young one's friend, but another friend of mine who used to call me his beautiful boss. Sure formula for but that was not just it. He was a good assistant. He was my assistant for 6 to 8 weeks. So he's kind of fallen upon hard times. So I thought I would outline the project and then see if the projects are going to lead to professional love. I'm going to contact him. I'm going to do my experiment tomorrow. Then contact this gentleman. His name is God Johnston, and he's called the Strategist of the Year by the Globe and Mail. It's their magazine, which comes once in a week or once in 2-3 weeks. Report on business. So he makes the front cover too. Closer look. That's God Johnston. Stantec's Johnston. He's the CEO of the year. And I looked at that portion, so that has escaped my mind. The article is by Trevor Cole, and this is a very encouraging picture. The bag behind it could be a tubular reactor, and leading to the product outlet and inlet, reactant inlet and product outlet. So that's the thought. So I won't be using enzymes, but I would be using 3 types of amino acids and the repeat of the micropipette assay, which you're all familiar with, which I learned in Igen Corporation, based in Ottawa. And I would be mixing it with similar experiment to the last time, but I would the same catalyst, but I wouldn't take twice. I wouldn't be doing a second order reaction, first order and second order reaction. Just be doing first order reactions all around, and all these 3 amino acids, which are glutamine, arginine, and lysine have the CH2 groups in common, 3 CH2s. All right, they're different in structure otherwise. So what makes them similar? Is it a positive reaction, etc.? That is what I'm going to study. So if this takes off, and then my friend Beza would be doing, who has fallen upon hard times, as I kind of get the picture, and I've been trying to help too. He would be producing triplicates, reproducibility in the results, and it shouldn't take a lot of money, but it's some money. And I would be using a metallic catalyst, chromium picolinate, and that's what I've planned. And the other experiment is a tripeptide, but then there are a number of tripeptides in the market, and this could be what I make and that sort of thing. What particular tripeptide I make with this with these 3 amino acids. But that's project 2. That's not relevant here for Stantec. This is the project. So I'm going to look at tarot cards made by myself. All right. So this is by the last year's MFPA. This time I've asked Toronto Star to host a fundraiser for all my charities. I have several charities, honestly. And I didn't do this. All right, there should be 12. Let me just say what this is. Sun. All right. So I'm going to shuffle these. All right. So this is a clue. We'll just check this out. Shuffle these. So these are my tarot cards. So I'm going to show. Oh, these have February. I won't look. All right, I won't look. I don't know what I've done. So let's see. Shuffling. This. What if we keep the third? That would be 13. So no 13s because it. I'm not looking at all. I'm not looking. So I'm going to arrange these. All right, these. Okay, so, all right. So this comes here. This comes here. Or I put it this next to each other. I don't remember what's in the picture. I've written some clue down. So will the spirits, friendly spirits, aid me? I'm going to pick 6 cards out. Yesterday, the Eva Tarot said 10 cards. And so this is, so you see me placing these, and then this is going in line. Let's see, 6, 9, 12. All right. So pick 6 cards. I'm going to close my eyes. Closing my eyes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So what do I make of these? All right. I'm going to have a pen and paper. Okay. So what do I have? So first one is sundown. All right. Sundown. Reflection. Sundown, reflection. So there's no computer picking it out. I have to have some help from the spirits. Freedom. So is Mr. God Johnston going to fund my project? And can my friend actually work in the construction company? And he would be investing in the idea. So possibly some money coming my way. All right. So this is force. This is action. This is momentum. So sundown. The sun goes down. Anything is possible. Reflection upon reflection. With freedom, I'll have the force of action and momentum. Oh, that is. So I'm closing my eyes. I pick up how many? 2, I guess. 2. So what do I pick? Lost nature. Oh. And I don't know what's in here. So I'm not going to close my eyes. I'm just going to pick 2 more. What's in here? Water and construction. Ooh, promising. So what's left? So nature loss. So you typically think the loss of nature, meaning water, dealing with construction, are going to be in your favor. So these are all in my favor. So what do I have here? Motion. So act upon your principles, and justice will come my way. So I am going to be paid by the static CEO. That is what the friendly spirits predict. See, honestly, I did this on the blind. All right, so this was all good. So this is what I say. All right, so Mr. God Johnston, will be waiting for my results. So that worked out well. And then part two is a seance. All right, I need to change. Remember Whoopi Goldberg in Ghost? Demi Moore was the heroine, but then Whoopi Goldberg stole the show. Demi Moore had Patrick Swayze. Oh my God, that's a handsome man wasted there. And yeah, he But Debbie Moore made a lot of pottery. I'm going to be making at some point in time um, Socrates and Plato. Plato for my son's room, and Socrates. Socrates. So this is a rope, because seances uh, are done with ropes, and I'm going to call upon whom? Sir Isaac Newton. All right, the father of calculus and a pioneer in physics. All right, he began as a pioneer scientist in physics. So I'm going to think of something which is Sir Isaac Newton's. So so see, momentum and two balls which have to be rolled at the same time. I rolled them from the same distance. A second. Just in a second. So let's see. Okay. So we'll kick both. M1 by M2 is equal to V1 by V2. You would think the smaller ball would roll faster, but M1 by M2 is equal to V1 by V2. So M1 V2 is equal to M, but I was kicking with my right foot. But the other one was a tennis ball, right? So it worked out fine. So I'm calling up, so it worked out fine. Sir Isaac Newton cannot be wrong. This was the second law of motion. Newton's second law of motion, calling upon, holding hands with the other scientists during his time. Was it John Dalton? Was it Lavoisier? Was it Cavendish? They were all British. Come to me, Lavoisier, Cavendish, Dalton. Am I going to come in touch with Sir Isaac Newton? Is he going to talk to me? Sir Isaac Newton. Is he going to talk to me? Sir Isaac Newton, come to me. Come and talk to me. Do I have psychic powers? Am I hearing you? You were in the 18th century. How were you? I see a man with a wig, a ponytail. What is it called? Not a powdered wig. Pantaloons, a long, tuxedo-like jacket. He has a white cravat. Not the ton of society kind of style, but it's plain and simple. He's seated there, Sir Isaac Newton. He's opening his Principia of Mathematics and showing me the writing. So there you go. So I'm going to read this paper here, a little bit from the paper, Newton's, and this was a bookmark I made today. Let my ambitions turn into achievements. Newton's mathematical principles of natural philosophy. So philosophiae, Naturalis Principia Mathematica, mathematical principles of natural philosophy. So he showed me what to read. Isaac Newton. Most celebrated work. This is the most celebrated work in the annals of science. It also included the notion of force, which was held in to change or tend to change the motions of bodies. The measure of the changes of motions, showing is the measure of force. With respect to gravity, he contended that force was empirically quantifiable in a way that the corpuscular mechanisms championed by the mechanical philosophers were not. But Newton also held out the hope that other kinds of force might eventually become equally as well understood as gravity. His approach thus held out the rest prospect for a truly mathematical physics in which various natural effects would be shown to follow in a rigorously demonstrative and quantitatively exact manner from mathematically expressed laws of force. There's a lot more. I suggest you buy this book and read the paper. And I'm going to read it. I've read quite a bit of it again. It discusses the three Newton's three laws of motion, and the thing, and etc. And that was powerful, sort of very very powerful. And I had something else to say, which was that uh, uh, that um, something about Newton, which slipped off my mind. Newton. uh, yes, I thought I would just discuss because Newton was the father of calculus, and he began. I mean, what a mind! What a man! What a mind! Right? I mean, he began with the whole concept of velocity, acceleration, etc. So, football seasons here. So, running the perimeter of the football field, American football field, is 2 dx by dt plus 2 dy by dt is equal to, who is going to venture out in this cold and run across the perimeter of the football field. And then, that should be the, total time taken, perimeter should be done by 2d. That should be the answer. All right, signing off. Thank you, Gayatri Sitaram.